Well guys, that's a good thing to see when you're metal detecting. Dog tag Sunbaker. Been there for many years. Let's unveil it together because I haven't seen it yet. Oh. It's a brass one. We'll clean it up and show you guys. Well guys, out of the tumbler, 2 hours in the tumbler. Still got a lot of the silver finish, which I don't want to lose, so I don't want to overdo it for the dog rego tag. And or dog metal as we call them. But yeah, I'll show you the back, and there we go. Queriting. We weren't anywhere near Queriting. We're in York, which is a little bit, I suppose it is pretty close, but yeah, nice little dog metal from 1940 41. So there we go guys. That was a nice little metal detecting find, but my mate's really old shed, we found this, an old board with poison on it. I was actually laying face down. I turned it over and went, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So we'll clean that, wash it very carefully, and we'll grapeseed oil it, see how it comes up. That's awesome. Well guys, it's been oiled up nicely, and yep, goes into the collection. It's being used as a cutting board too. You can see all the cuts. Poison, so I don't know why it's got poison on it. I don't know if it's set up on the shelf to let people know there's poison there. And even the other side being used as a cutting board too. So that's a nice find, that one. That's going to go in the collection nicely. It's a while since I've done a live extraction. Here we go. Look at that, there it is. I can see a milled edge, hopefully. Looks like a silver, it'll be a shilling. And it's a ram's head. Shilling, there we go. That's cool, didn't expect that here. So guys, we're running out of places to detect, and I said to Graham, we'll come into this vacant block here, and there's all cars parked everywhere. I said, we'll ask the neighbours anyway, and neighbour said, yeah, go for your life. And it's a deceased estate and gone to the Shire. So guess what? We came in and look what someone's either missed or not detected. York Municipal Council, 94, 1911. What a beauty. So someone missed it, or someone hasn't been in here, so we're going to keep going on this. Well, here we go guys, an absolute unexpected find from a vacant block that we thought everyone would have done. So there we go. There was some long grass there, so maybe long grass put people off over the years, I don't know, but yep, York Municipal Council, number 94 and year 1911. HDV, horse-drawn vehicle licence plate, first of the licence plates in Western Australia. Really happy with that one. I'll show you the back. It's actually still got the rivet in it, which I've never seen before. And there's the rivet on the back, guys. That's a really good find. Happy with that. Absolute beauty. Well guys, I didn't film the extraction of this because this ground is honestly as hard as concrete. And I had a signal deep down. Then I could see a bit of old brass, and I finally got it out. It took literally 25 minutes to get down to that level and get it out. So sorry, I've already pulled it out. It's a really nice old belt buckle. Far out. That was one of the hardest signals I've had to dig, and one of the deepest in hard ground. So that is a really old 1800s buckle, probably off a horse buckle, something to do with horses, saddles, who knows, but that is a beauty. I'm tired now after that. That was a monumental effort to get down that deep in the concretey ground. Happy. Here it is guys, all cleaned up. Took all the dirt off it, and everyone asked me how I clean up my finds, and I'll use a fine wire brush over it. The Dremel has a nice little fine one you can use, and then I'll oil it, put baby oil on it. Some people say it corrodes the relics. It doesn't. I've got relics now over 10 years now that have not even showed any green or anything come up off them. I do wipe it off really good afterwards, so it gives a nice patina on it and keep it looking nice and old. So there we go, guys. Nice old 1800s saddle buckle, I would say. Well guys, we're on a private property today, and I've got a signal and dug down, and I got a pretty significant find. And what it is one thing I wanted to find here was something of age to do with the area where Yagan was shot in the back. And word has it that Yagan, an indigenous warrior, tribal man, elder, was shot under that bridge in the back with a musket ball, with a musket rifle, by his friend, and got betrayed. They cut his head off, took his head to England, and it stayed there till only recently actually, and they finally just brought it back and buried it where it should be, back here on the grounds, somewhere in this area. Now I have dug down here. You won't believe what I've just found. I couldn't believe it. Of all the things I wanted to find, I found a musket ball from the same era. That is unbelievable. That is really significant. So I'm going to show the owner, and hopefully the owner lets me keep it. Yeah, might have nothing to do with that particular incident, but it's definitely from that same era and very close, within, I'd say, 100 meters of where it happened. So yeah, that's a significant find, and we'll keep going and see what else we can find. Well guys, detecting away, absolutely cooking hot, and I just found this target here, and it was really good. Now I think this is something that I've always wanted to find. See if you can spot the find, guys. See if you can see it there. I'll take a minute or two to see if you can find it. Now if you're guessing there, and that's it. Now I don't know what it is, but I think it could be something that I've been looking for a long time, a return service badge. I'll just pull it out and we'll have a look, and it looks like it so far. Oh, it is too, you beauty. Now all my years detecting, I have not found one of these. Look at the condition of that. What a beauty. Oh, I should have a service number on there too somewhere. That's awesome. Okay guys, we'll clean up and we'll show you. There we go guys, a quick little bush clean. What a beauty. That is awesome. And he's got his regiment number. I think that's regiment number on the back or something. We'll try and chase it up if it is. But yeah, that's a cool find. Really happy with that. There it is guys, cleaned up really nice. Returned Sailors and Soldiers Imperial League badge. Wanted to find one of these for a long time, as I was saying. Everyone else seemed to find them and I couldn't get one. So I finally found one. The enameling's pretty good. The gold guild still on there. That's a beauty. I don't think these can be traced back to the original soldier or sailor, apparently. As you can see there on the back, there is a number, but I don't think they were recorded, so I don't think we can do much there, unfortunately. So that will go in the collection nicely. Very happy with that find, and that is World War I. Well guys, I don't know if you can see that there, but that's definitely a bottle. Let's dig it. Let's pull it out and see what we got. I can just reach without getting my phone wet. Oh. Okay, I can't see any embossing. Oh yes, look at that. What a beauty. I can see all air bubbles through it. West Australian glass manufacturers. That's a beauty. Really nice. So we'll hold it to light. Oh, I don't know if you can see that guys, but there's air bubbles all through that. That's a nice one. Yep, we'll take that home for collection. Probably 1920s, I would say. Nice. Well guys, here it is all cleaned up. What a beauty. West Australian glass manufacturers. Really nice bottle, that one. 1920s. Very wonky, as you can see by the base. Bit hard to see. Yeah, a bit hard to see there guys, but there's air bubbles all through this. All through it, which is really cool. So that's a beauty. Dug in the Swan River this morning. 1920s, 100-year-old bottle. Go in the collection. Well guys, I went to the river today, dug in the Swan River detecting, went out really deep, and one thing I did find, which I didn't film, is this massive, solid, heavy lump of brass. And I think it's a little keel or something off a boat, I reckon, for steering. I don't know, it's very crude. If anyone has any ideas, tell us what it is. It's going to go in for scrap. It's a good couple of kilos at least. And Yeah, I'd say it's off an old boat, I think. Yeah, nice little lumber. Hey guys, well I am digging in under here. I've flicked the dirt out. And oh my gosh, I've just seen something. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I'm going to explain what I've just seen. Okay, I spotted that, hence I got the camera out to film it. Now, I'll show you what else I've just found as I'm about to, sorry, I'm a bit lost for words. Another bit, something else there. Okay, we'll get this. I thought it was a little medallion. Okay, it looks silver, that's pretty cool. Hand engraved, is it hallmarked? Yes. Awesome, okay, I thought that was a little medallion. I'll just put this here. Now, this looks like the rest of it. Oh my gosh, look how, oh my, whoa. Whoa, this is a silver belt thing or something. That was unexpected. Looks like hallmarks on all the bits. Okay, now I'll just lay that down there. Now for something else that's there, you've probably seen, is this. Oh my goodness. A silver belt buckle. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I'm a bit lost for words because I didn't expect that. The joys of digging a dump, guys. I must admit there was a lid for look like a jewelry box and a hinge. So maybe this is all in a jewelry box and got thrown out, but we'll keep digging anyway. Well guys, it is cleaned up. Every single link is hand engraved. It is beautiful. Look at that workmanship, guys. Really good. It could probably go a bit longer in the tumbler. Every single link is hallmark, Birmingham. It's long, all the way from down there. It's an Edwardian ladies belt. And it is hallmarked with the letter K at 1905. Here it is, all cleaned up. And there's the buckle centerpiece. I'll just move it around for you. Absolutely beautiful hand engraving. Found at a dump. Who knows how it got there? And that's a lot of work on all this stuff. So very happy with that. I'll just turn the buckle over and you can see the hallmarks and the maker's mark. And there we go. R and W and the 1905 K mark, London, Birmingham. So there we go, guys. What an absolute great find that was. Really happy with that, and it paid off all that digging. And just as I'm digging around, guys, to see if there's any more of the silver link here, I found this, and I think I know. Yes, I've dug these before. That is a, oh, it is too. It's a pot lid. Singletons. That looks like an early one too. Believe it or not, guys, that is actually complete. I found one of these before and I thought it had broken off there, but they sit like that, and there was ointment in the top and a bit of wax paper over there, and that's all you'd get out of it. So that's a complete pot lid from the 1800s, I think. And we've got all that, so we're onto a good spot. Let's keep digging, guys. That is awesome. And here it is, guys, all cleaned up, came up really nice. Pot lid Singleton's eye ointment, and that's exactly how they are. They sit like that, and that's all you get that fills up that. I'll try and find some pictures of it, and it's 1890s, I think this one is, and covered wax paper, as I was saying before. So a nice little pot lid. And yeah, guys, I'll try and find some pictures and I'll insert it now for you. Well guys, hard digging today, and I got a complete bottle, came out, being screw cap. I was like, oh okay, it's only a screw cap, nothing special. And it isn't anything too special, but I thought it was quite quirky because you can sort of see there, Aunt Mary's tomato sauce. So it's Aunt Mary's tomato sauce embossed, and it's a pretty big bottle. And I noticed it's got down the bottom there, Sydney, Australia. So it's not a WA one. It could be collectible, I don't know, but we'll give it a good wash up, and it'll be 1930s, I would say, from the top. But well guys, it's still wet. It cleaned up really nice. and Aunt Mary's tomato sauce. So yeah, it is Sydney, Australia, and it is harder to find in that large size. So I was told, someone offered me already $20 to $30, but he said could be worth up to $50 if someone really wanted one. So I'm glad I brought that home, and the date was right. I was 1930s on that. So there we go, guys. Lucky I brought that one back. It's your 1930s tomato sauce Aunt Mary's. Awesome. Well, guys, I've got some great news. Where we found this Edwardian silver hallmark 1905 belt and buckle, the old dump, we went back and you won't believe it, we found another 9 links. So we have got a complete ladies or nurses silver Birmingham belt. Very rare and hard to find in complete silver. Most were actually all silver plate. So I'm going to get this restored and I'll show you how it comes up. Well, guys, from deep in the hole there, found that. Yeah, it looks a little bit like a bullet of some sort, which is what I thought it was originally, but what it is lipstick. 1920s to 40s, I would say. Before they had plastic, they used to make them out of brass, and that's in mint condition. It hasn't even got dents or crunches or anything, so I'll keep that one. You never find them in good condition like that. Now, if you've spotted something to the left of the screen, it's another reason why you should always check your hole, because I was about to fill it in and when I went through and had another signal. Now, what we've got here is something really, really good. Dog registration tag. Super, super collectible, especially that old. 1915. World War I. Road board of Swan number 25. That is an absolute beauty. Really, really, really good, really collectible. So yeah, dog registration, Western Australia, 1915. So that's definitely going to go in the collection. Or for what these worth, I might even sell it, I think, because these are very valuable. Anything pre-1920 could be 150, 200 bucks. So we'll see how we go. Well, guys, here it is, 1915 dog registration, Western Australia. So yep, didn't clean it up too much. I already have a buyer for this, and he didn't want it tumbled, which is fair enough. So I've just cleaned the dirt off it with a soft wire brush, turn it over. Road board of Swan, 1925. So yeah, that's a good little World War I dog medal. Very surprised you had to register your dogs, and they were using a lot of brass for these dog medals back in those days. You think everything would be for the war effort, but there we go, happy with that. Well, guys, I've gone to get my camera because right here is a bottle. I don't know if you can see it, but it was very hard to see, but I pulled it out and I've left it as it is because I think I know what it is. I think it's an ink bottle. Oh, it is too. Oh, look at the colour. What a beauty. That looks old. Look at the air bubbles in it too. That definitely got some age to it. Oh, air bubbles. There's something written underneath as well. Let's get the sand out. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a really, really good one. Yeah, it's got a letter B underneath. That's a really nice ink bottle. That's got to be early. Look how crude that is. Nice find from the Swan River. We'll take that home and clean it up. Happy with that. Well, guys, here it is, all cleaned up, nice and frosty from being in the river for all those years. And you can see it's applied top. It's old, very, very old. Nice big air bubbles all through it, and a B on the bottom. So there we go, guys. That was a nice find. Very happy with that. Love the crudeness, and it's in good condition too. So yep, that'll go on the shelf nicely. Well, guys, I've already dug these, but this is exactly where I found them, right under the surface, maybe about 15 centimeters deep these were. 1916 threepence, and I don't know what this one was. I have pulled these out already, guys, so not live dug, unfortunately. 1921. Cool. Couple little silvers. Fill my hole in and get back. I'm back home now, and I dug this spoon, chucked it into my bag, didn't think much of it until I got home and broke off a bit of the black crust that was on it. And look what it's got on there. a VR, a really old sort of font as well. That could be Victoria Railways, or it could be Queen Victoria stamp, but I'm really not too sure, but we need to look into it. The hallmarks for silver plate are there, and there's a date letter, so I should be able to get that last letter, should give me a date. So yeah guys, that's pretty interesting. Victoria Regina or Victorian Railways, I don't know. Guys, well there was the coins, and I've got another signal right here. You can see it. It looks like a coin. No, oh, hang on, that's not a coin, it's a key. That's old too. Anything written on it? Don't think so. Cool, that's a nice old key. Keep that one for sure. Well guys, it's a shame I didn't dig this one live. It's a bloody beauty, that one. That came deep in the mud. Would have been about just over my head deep, or just a fraction under. Yeah, that's going to clean up really nice. Beautiful. Well guys, cleaned up beautiful. There we go. It's got on the bottom B and C Limited. Nice. Been in the river a long time, and it's an old one. I don't know the age, but it's got to be late 1800s, early 1900s. Happy with that. Well guys, got another signal. Might be a dollar coin. It rings up as a 24, so I can see gold. It's not a gold sovereign number, but we never know. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well that looks like Wildcats. A Wildcats badge. Okay, it's got Sheridan on the back, so it's got to be an old one. Oh, that's interesting. Perth Wildcats, I would say. There we go guys, all cleaned up. Lost a bit of the gold gild, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Perth Wildcats. And it must be an old one, or when they first started, because on the back, I'll turn over, and on the back, Sheridan Perth. So that must be a really old badge pin, this one. Yeah, Perth Wildcats, cool. Happy with that. Well guys, had a bit of a dry spell with detecting, but I've just dug a coin. I pulled it out and looked at it, but I can't quite see it. So, but I can tell from that bottom it's going to be a Britannia. English. Awesome, we'll clean it up guys and see what we got. Looks to be pretty good. Very cool. English Britannia penny in really good condition. Check out the other side. And on the other side guys, King Edward. Great coin, that one. That was a nice find. Well guys, on a private property at the moment, and I got a signal way down deep. It's really hard ground. You can see there, it looks like the back of a badge. You can see a little clip on the back. I can't get it out. The property owner just came for a walk up to say g'day. She just missed his fine, so I don't know what it is, but we'll get it out, and yeah, I'll give it whatever it is. And yeah, hopefully it's a cricket buckle or something like that. Well guys, we're getting there now. Just about there, just got to pluck it out now. Well guys, I got it out, and I can see the word Fremantle, and that was actually the way it was sitting. So I thought I'd turn it over and it's going to be a badge, but I don't know what it is. But maybe something off a stove, but that clip looks like a clip you'd wear on a belt. So I know we'll clean it up, look into it guys, no idea what that is. Not sure if she'll want that, but I'll definitely take it if she does. Well guys, after about an hour in the tumbler, here we go. Sandover, oh sorry, W Sandover Fremantle. The studs come out the center, and the bit on the back is just sitting there. But it would have been off a gas lamp or something. So you can see how that would have turned and let the air in and out. Maybe an old stove. We'll soon find out. Yeah, happy with that guys. That's pretty cool. I'll send the picture to the landowner. She probably won't want it, but if she does, it's hers. Otherwise, I'll get it in the collection for sure. Bit of local history. Well, guys, I haven't been digging these live because I just spent an hour, 45 minutes digging a target that turned out to be a harmonica reed. So I didn't film this one, guys, but out of this hole, a really nice 1800s brooch. Property owner is going to love that. She really loves these jewellery items, so I'll send her the picture. We'll gave it a good clean up and got all the dirt off it. Yeah, it would have looked great in gold plate back in the day. As per everything else there, 1860, 1870 I'd say. Yeah, it would have been a brooch. I think. There's the back of it. I can't see where a pin went on, but yeah. But yep, came up nice, and property owner loves all these old jewellery items, so we'll give it to her. Well guys, got a good target right there, and I've seen what it is already. You can probably see the top end of it right there. That's a penny. I think it might be a early penny. Oh my goodness, it's an 1851, I think. These are actually hard to find in the UK. There's a low mintage, but in Australia or WA, Perth, there's a lot of them. Try and focus on that a bit better. Because these came across with the convict ships in 1852 to Fremantle Prison. I think the whole mint load must have come across, and that patina is amazing. Awesome, guys, that's a beauty. I'll clean it up and show you later. Well, here it is, guys. Amazing patina, and I ain't clean it any more than that. Just going to leave it like that. The way I clean these, and I always get asked, is how do I clean them? And the way I do it is I've got a Dremel here, and it's got this soft wire brush on it, and I go over the whole lot into all the nooks and crannies, and it doesn't damage a coin, doesn't do nothing to it. And once it's all clean, I then get a drop of baby oil on each side, give it a good wipe over, and then get a cloth, take all the baby oil off, and it makes it look like this, which is really, really nice. Keeps the patina on it, looks great. I had coins in my collection for many, many years, and it doesn't do nothing to the coin. It's fine, it's genuine. Now for the interesting part, and I've mentioned this on my previous videos, that it's 1851, and these are actually very, very low mintage, only like 200,000, which is very low for UK standards. In 1852 they had over 600 and something thousand. 1850 they had like 800,000, but this year had very low mintage, 200 and something thousand. Rumour has it, and something that I'm believing a lot of, is 1852, the year after this was minted. That's when the convicts were sent to Perth, Western Australia, to Fremantle, and they must have loaded them all up and sent these coins over with the convicts, because we find a hell of a lot of them here, but not anywhere else that I've seen, even over east, even in the UK. Seems like the 1851s are all in Perth and Fremantle, so it must have come across with the convicts, which is really, really cool. And it's a bigger penny than usual. It's going to go nicely in the collection. We showed the owner, and she said, well, I would have never have known it was there, and I'm not really interested in the coins, so I get to keep this one. Thank you very much to the homeowner, property owner. Absolutely. Well, guys, finished detecting for the day, and we've come by the Avon River, and I'm detecting this area just here, and heaps of pull tabs and crap, and I've got this nice solid signal here. A really nice cricket buckle. I'd already pulled it out and gave it a bit of a rub before I'm filming now, but that is a beauty. What an absolute ripper. Happy with that. Well, guys, here it is. It came up beautiful, and it's got gold gilt on it still. Really cool. 2 bats, a ball, and a straw hat. I think these date anywhere from 1840 to 1860 or 70, so yeah, quite old. Really cool cricket buckle. We've got a bit of a crimp on that side, a bit of a crunch. I'm not going to attempt to do it, but a few people in the know said it can be done easily, but I'm not going to try. And there's the back of it, guys. Really cool. That is awesome. Yep, that could be folded back with some warm water, pliers, and a bit of cloth around it so it doesn't scratch it, but I don't want to try it. I'll leave it to someone that knows it. And there it is, guys. That is a really cool find. Really happy with that. It's a bucket lister for most detectorists, and yeah, go in the collection. Really happy with that. Well, guys, working the trashy edge line here, and that is live. I haven't touched it or moved it. It's probably going to be a WAGR button, railway, but I don't know. It's not. It's something different. I'll zoom in. I can see New South Wales. New South Wales military force button. Cool. We'll clean that and do a bit of research on it. Here it is, guys. I don't really want to clean it too much, but top right you can see New South Wales military force, and you can see the line in the middle and the crown, and it's got to be pretty old because I'll turn it over. Well, guys, there's the maker's name on the back, Green and Baker, and it's got down the bottom Birm for Birmingham, so it's made in England. For New South Wales military force, so that is really cool. It's got to be pre-Federation, I would think. I'm yet to research it, but yeah, really happy with that. That's a really nice one. Yeah, I'm not going to clean it any more than that. And yep, straight to the collection. Hey guys, digging this majorly trashy spot, and I flicked the shovel over, and that is exactly where it's been left. Haven't touched it, cleaned it, could be silver. Little tin. Otine face cream for night, something or other. Does not grow hair. That's a cool little tin. Alright, that's excellent little start at this trashy spot. We'll keep digging. Well guys, it's made from aluminium, so it didn't clean up too well, but it's still a complete little case, little tin, and it's Otine face cream for night use. Does not grow hair. That is random, and it's so tiny. How much face cream would you get in that? Yeah, very, very interesting, but yeah, it's got to be 40s, 30s, something or other. There's nothing in it, I don't think. But yeah, Otine face cream for night use. Does not grow hair. Random, and a good little collection.